stuck on the sidelines watching life. Same routine, just getting by. Skills on top, kicks passing by. Too much grind, not enough pay. I know there's more and I won't pretend. This is where the change begins. No more waiting, no more doubt. Right now's the time, I'm breaking out. No distractions, no excuses now. I'm locked in, I made a vow. From learning hands to earning plans, I rise, I build, I understand. The gate is open, I'm walking in. Through the gateway I begin. From learning to earning, I'm on my way. Turning my skills into gigs every day. We rise together, we won't break. Every move is mine to make. The gate is open, I'm stepping through. A better life in everything I do. New skills, new mind, new frame. I'm not the same, I've changed the game. From ideas to real results, turning my skills into paying gigs. I see the vision crystal clear. Opportunity is here. What I build is what I own. I plant the seed, I fully grow. No more doubt, I know my worth. I'm creating value on this earth. Step by step, I claim my space. Rome is now my daily base. The gate is open, I'm walking in. Oh, through the gateway I begin. From learning to earning on my way. Turning my skills into gigs every day. We rise together, we will break. Every move is mine to make. The gate is open, I'm stepping through. A dignified life, I'm coming through. Oh, oh, oh. This is my moment, this is my call. I stand up strong, I won't fall. Through the gateway, I claim my place. A future built by skill and opportunity.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to today's live orientation session. My name is Chinoyerim, and I'm your host. And I would be anchoring this session alongside a very amazing person, guys. A very amazing person. My role is Assistant Community Manager for the Gateway Program, and I'll be bringing up our LCC. Her name is Divine. Divine will be anchoring this session with me. Can we have Divine up real quick? But I mean, let's see the energy in the chat. If you're happy to be here, let's see the energy. Hi, Divine. Good morning.
Hi, Chinoyer. Good morning. So
How are you
excited
feeling
to be here
today?
this morning. I'm fine.
I
I'm good.
know, I know. Hope it's not so cold where you
No,
are.
it's not actually. It's not. Hasn't
Chill
rained
out.
here in a while.
Are you serious?
Yes,
It rained cat and dogs here, like cat and dogs over.
I did hear about that, but funny enough, it hasn't rained in Kaduna for like 2, 3 days now.
Oh, I don't know if I want to be you now or not because somewhat I like the rain, but at the same time, um, some let's just keep it low, let our
I
clothes dry and
understand.
all of that stuff. You get
All
it?
right.
But yes, thank you for being available for this divine. We are excited to have you. And we're excited to have everybody on this call. Let's just say hi to some people in the chat. Hi, Hanatu Mailabari. If I mispronounce your name, please forgive me. Thank you. Good morning, Oluoma. Good morning, Ubana. Good morning, Ifoma Vivian. Ubana is asking, how are we? We are fine. How are you, Divine?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
Uh-huh.
fine. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. So, guys, I think we can do our typical where you are joining us from. So, rep your city. Are you joining us from Kano? How is the weather in Kano? Are you joining us from Ibadan? How is the weather in Ibadan? Is it so cold? Is it giving cozy? I want to be watching movies. Do you guys know those cold weather where everywhere is dark and you just shut your curtains and you just want to be binging one next Netflix series like that? Can you guys relate? You just have your food, eating, like the day is yours, technically. So just let us know where you're joining from and what the weather is like over there. Diwa says, Muhammad from Kaduna State. Blessed morning to you too, Adit. Blessed morning to you. Let's see if we have responses. Kaduna here. Are you seeing your Kaduna people divine? They are repping.
Because we always show up for our own.
Uh-huh. Tell me about it. um,
Ugwana, hi, 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 hi.
Hi. Babalola says, joining from Ogun State. Ifoma is joining from Lagos. Kaduna. Abigail is from Oyo. Slim Trustful is from Lagos. We have not seen Delta people. Delta people, are you guys not here? Is there anything? Did we miss any info? Is there something happening in
Oh,
Delta that
there's,
we're
there's,
not aware?
there's a Delta state here.
Oh, okay. Let me
Sophia,
see.
yes.
Sophia from Delta, please show yourself. I think I missed Sophia. Okay, yeah, I've seen Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Happy to have you here. So, guys, we'll be jumping into the session in a bit. This is our live orientation session, and when it comes to the Q&A section, we are going to have representatives from the team to answer your questions specific to the units, right? So that you will not say, "Oh, you did not get appropriate answer." Mhm. We have representatives that will be available to answer your questions and attend to them appropriately. Once again, I'm your host, your one and only host, Chinoyerim Chuku. And I have Divine here. Divine is the LCC. Maybe I should allow you to introduce yourself. I'm sorry, Divine. I didn't allow you
It's
to
it's
introduce
it's
yourself.
it's fine, you know. You can introduce me. You can go ahead and introduce me. I'm the learning community coordinator for the Gateway program in Kaduna.
Okay. Okay. So Divine is our LCC once again for those of you who joined late. And we have our training coordinator, Mr. Ishola, as we like to call him. Mr. Ishola is our training coordinator. And when you have questions as to LMS specific questions, portal specific questions, training specific questions, look at our amazing Mr. Ishola. He's going to take them and answer them appropriately. If you also have voucher and stipends related, peace, Mr. Ishola. If you also have voucher and stipends related questions, we have our amazing, beautiful Amina Musa. She's going to take questions that are specific to voucher and stipends. Yes. So you're going to see them on the screen much later, but for now, you'll be seeing more of Chinoyerim and Divine. So let's jump right into it. Thank you guys for introducing yourself. Right now, I will just go through some of the objectives we have for this program, and then we can, move on from there, right? Okay. So part of the objectives we have for this program, one is to inform you guys on the Gateway program. I'm sure some of you are joining for the first time. Some of you, maybe we should even do something. If you're a first-time joiner, indicates. If you're a first-time joiner, you've never joined any of our live orientation sessions, just say, I'm a first-timer. And also, if you're yet to share this stream link with your friends, please let them know it's happening here. Because if it's some of your favorite streamers going live, it doesn't take you guys anything. You go and rush. Okay, guys, you go to those your group chats that the
And
names
share
shall
the
not be
link.
mentioned and share the link. So replicate it for us here. Go to your chat, go to your status, post, share the link there so that your friends can be a part of it. Because if you're eating good, it's only normal to, bring your guys on now. Let them know that, it's happening here. You get what I
There's
mean?
good food
So
here.
take a moment. Do you get it, Divine? There's good food here. It's happening here. It's going down here. Vibes on vibes. So go to your WhatsApp status. Just share the link in a bit, and then we'll be I know that for some of you, when you leave, you will be disconnected from the YouTube stream temporarily. But don't worry. We're going to wait a bit for you so that you can come back. But make sure you share it with your guys across all other platforms. So while you guys are at it, I would be going through the objectives, like I mentioned earlier. So part of the things we want to achieve with this live orientation session is to inform you guys about the Gateway program. Those of you who are joining for the first time, you've never heard about the program, you probably stumbled on it from the group chat, like I just mentioned. We want to let you know what this program is about. We also want you to understand the full Gateway learner journey, because it's one thing to know about the program, it's another thing to know what the experience is like. You probably have participated in other programs and you're asking, "Well, how is Gateway different? Why should I be part of this program?" So we want to let you know what singles us out. We are not what's the word, bragging, but there's something different about us. Yeah, you heard it. Next, we also want to help you know how to actively engage on the portal and community channels. All of these structures are available to help you make the most of your membership or of your participation within the Gateway program. We also want to make it clear on your participation expectations and your completion requirements. It's one thing to start, it's another thing to complete. In Pidgin, they'll say, no start waiting, you know, go fit to finish or something like that. So we want you to start, we want you to finish. Don't leave us in between. Next, we want to recognize the mindset needed for success. So how do you learn, relearn, and unlearn things you've learned before, and repurpose it for this session, for this program rather, so that you can make the most of it. Lastly, we want you to understand the outcomes available. What are the things the Gateway program offers? Okay, you're going to learn. Are there jobs available for you? Would you get certifications? Would you get that money you have been in your New Year resolution? You said this year, I want to make my first 1 million. I want to make my first 8 figures. We want to let you know what structures we have in place to let you know that, okay, with the Gateway program, there is a chance, with you achieving all of this. So these are some of the objectives we have. And please stay with us. So as I like to say in the streams that I host, don't leave us and go and fry egg. Don't leave us and go and turn eppa. Just stay with us. You know how people will join stream, or a Google Meet, then you'll just be using emojis when it's time for emojis, but you are not there. In fact, your spirit, your body, your soul, nothing is there at all. Please don't leave us. You heard it from me. So moving along quickly, we are going to talk about CC Hub and the Gateway program. CC Hub is the company, organizing this Gateway program in partnership with Mastercard Foundation. And so we'll be letting you guys know everything you need to know about CC Hub, as well as what you should know about the Gateway program. So CC Hub is a leading Pan-African creative and innovation ecosystem enabler. Our mission is to accelerate the application of social capital and technology for economic prosperity across Africa. At CC Hub, we are committed to accelerating the application of social capital and technology for economic prosperity across Africa. We do this by driving impact across three key focus areas. We have education, health, and creative industries. So we expand Africa's capacity to solve its most pressing challenges and rebuild prosperity from the ground up. That one should stand out to you at least. We are building prosperity from the ground up. So we are your plug. Today, our footprint spans over 40 African countries where we actively support startups driving change. And for the Gateway program, it's a 5-year program designed to equip 400,000 young Nigerians, especially women, persons with disabilities, as well as displaced youths, with skills, tools, and opportunities. Please note it, skills, tools, opportunities. So we're empowering you with the skills, we are providing you necessary tools you need, and then we are granting you access to opportunities in dignified gig work. A critical component of this program is the mentorship and community learning phase, which connects participants to peer learning groups and access to digital learning tools through 20 selected hubs with 2 hubs per state. The states involved are Abuja, Enugu, Delta, Edo, Kaduna, Kano, Oyo, Ogun, Lagos, and Rivers. So that is what you need to know about the Gateway program primarily, but there is more in this session, so don't leave us alone. Mhm. For some house rules, guys, one of the things we want you to note is in this session, you're expected to listen attentively, jot down pointers. They say the shortest pen is longer than the longest memory, or how you say. But I mean, this is even technology era, so you guys can always come back to this stream to rewatch any parts that you want to. Um, you also are expected to be polite to everyone on the call. This should be a safe space for everybody, and then participate in activities where required. Also ask questions when it's time to do so. We have a Q&A session, but before then, if you have questions, please feel free to drop it. In a bit, we're going to be watching the 10 things you need to know about Gateway program, and then we will get to other aspects of the session. All right, what you're going to say after my beautiful face is 10 things you need to know about the Gateway program. 13 things you need to know about the Gateway program.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I've been stuck on the sidelines watching life. Same routine, just getting by. Skills on top, kicks passing by. Too much grind, not enough pay. I know there's more and I won't pretend. This is where the change begins. No more waiting, no more doubt. Right now's the time, I'm breaking out. No distractions, no excuses now. I'm locked in, I made a vow. From learning hands to earning plans. I rise, I build, I understand. The gate is open, I'm walking in. Through the gateway I begin. From learning to earning, I'm on my way. Turning my skills into gigs every day. We rise together, we won't break. Every move is mine to make. The gate is open, I'm stepping through. A better life in everything I do. New skills, new mind, new frame. I'm not the same, I've changed the game. From ideas to real results. Turning my skills into paying gigs. I see the vision crystal clear. Opportunity is here. What I build is what I own. I plant the seed, I fully grow. No more doubt, I know my worth. I'm creating value on this earth. Step by step, I claim my space. Rome is now my daily base. The gate is open, I'm walking in. Oh, through the gateway I begin. From learning to earning on my way. Turning my skills into gigs every day. We rise together, we will.
Okay, I'm back. I would be running through the 13 things you need to know about Gateway, but I see a chat of one of our first timer, Festus Precious. This is your first time here. Welcome to the Gateway live orientation session. We hope to see you in other sessions we have. Guys, I mentioned earlier that you need to share this link with your friends, and we still don't have the numbers. We need to get this stream to 300, 350 viewers. So please take a minute, or yeah, take a minute now. Use the share button. Don't say you'll do it later because you said it before and you did not do it. That's why we are still at the numbers that we are. So take a moment, please. Copy the stream link and share it with your friends. Share it on WhatsApp, share it on Facebook, share it on those your group chats. Share it on other platforms that you're available on so that your friends can. Somi says we don't have the numbers, or Somi, you're asking. We don't have it at all. Eh? So share it. Share it with your friends so that they can come, join the session and get answers to the questions they have, or even get aware of the program. So let me check the chats in a bit. Or should I ask for attendance? If you've shared it, identify yourself. Do you guys want me to do that? Ubana says I did. Four of my friends. Okay, four of your friends are in the chat. Ubana, that's nice. Um, Done that. Okay, I know. Uh, let me know more that your name. But I see you. I now not sure or something. So, guys, please share the link. Let's not sleep on it, please. Let's bring more people up into the session and let them get the insights that you'll be getting as well. Unless you are ready to start answering questions that you don't have responses to, right? So take a moment, guys. We are going to give a few minutes, because again, I know that some of you, when you leave the stream, you are concerned that you'll miss some parts of the session. So don't worry. In the next 2 minutes, we would not say anything that you should be concerned about missing. Excuse me. You should be concerned about missing. So take a moment and share. Domingo says he has done it. Let me see those who have done it. Joshua Fadele, Hanatu, Ike Glory, and the rest. Please share with your friends. Ghost Designer says W's in the chat. Don't do W's in the chat when you have not shared it. Too. There's no W's anything if you have not shared this link. Emmanuel Sunday is your first time joining. Welcome. It's great to have you. Okay, Dawn. Okay, that's nice. Who else? Who else? Let's get this stream to 300, 350. Shared Ojuju Calabar. Hey, you guys are your names, eh? Okay, we'll stick with this. Ojuju Calabar has shared it. Who else? Ifoma, Sounds of Genesis. Okay, all right. I think we can move on in a bit. I think I've given some time to you guys to share. So let's get into other parts of this session. But again, it doesn't stop here. If you want to share, you can keep sharing. Abubakar, thank you for sharing. Victor Paul, thank you. Yeah. So let me just talk a bit on the 13 things to know about Gateway. Thank you, Swiftly Trend. Thank you, Salome. I know that the slides are moving fast, but I mean, it's playing in a loop, so you can always go over them later while I speak. So, one of the things you need to know is that number one, it's free. If anybody comes and says, "Oh, just settle me 5K or urgent 2K," let them just know that they are scammers. They are not part of us. We don't identify with them. They don't identify with us. So the program is absolutely free. You don't need to pay anything to learn, nothing whatsoever. Then we have mentors and supportive community. So if you're thinking, oh, will I get mentorship opportunities? That's what you need to know. We have mentorship opportunities available for you to get appropriate mentorship, and also a community of co-learners that you can network with, build stuff with, and just keep going and going and going. So there are 4 entry tracks, which includes digital marketing, graphics design, video production and editing, as well as UI and UI UX design. So if you're looking to build a skill on any of these tracks, we have it available for you. Let's see the next one that comes on our screen. It's for young Nigerians, so ages 18 to 35 are allowed to participate in this program. Ages 18 to 35. And I believe most of you on this stream belong to that age bracket. So you're allowed to participate in this program. If you have friends within that age bracket as well, they're allowed to participate in the program as well. So access to gig jobs. The program provides opportunity. If you remember when I was talking about CC Hub, I mentioned that we provide skills, tools, and opportunities. So the Gateway program provides access to opportunities in the gig work space. If you're think of gig work platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and the rest. And with this program, after you're done with your learning, we are saying we will teach you, but it doesn't stop there. We are taking it a notch higher by enabling you access to dignified, emphasis on dignified gig work. So those are some of the things that the Gateway program offers participants as well. So there are 2 learning modes. You can decide to learn virtually. You can decide to learn at hubs. Those who have access to hubs will be allowed to go to hubs in any of our priority states. We have 20 priority states, as I mentioned earlier, with 2 hubs in each state. So eligible participants who want to learn can decide to go to those hubs and do their learning there. Don't worry, there's light for you, there's laptop for you, there is internet access, because I see people sometimes say, oh, I don't have data, I don't have this, I don't have that. For eligible participants, you have access to go to the hubs for your learning. If, however, you are my type of person, you prefer to do your thing indoors, you don't like outside is stressful, that kind of thing. You can also learn from the comfort of your home. If you're working and you think, oh, you still want to build a skill while you work, you can learn from the comfort of your home. Let me mention that if you have questions, please, you can keep dropping them in the chat. We will get to attend to them in a bit. So I was saying you can learn in the comfort of your home and then, build the skills that you want to build within the Gateway program. So in a bit, we'll be moving away from 13 things you need to know about Gateway, and we'll be playing a quick game. Right, so we'll be playing a quick game. But before then, we're going to watch a short video from our managing director at CC Hub, and then you'll be back to see my face and Divine's faces also. So give us a few minutes and we'll be back.
We do know that the world of work is changing globally, whether it is through the rise in artificial intelligence or the rise in remote work. The world of work is changing. And so I think what the world of work looks like and what a job looks like is changing. And so we need to prepare our young people for this new world of work that lets them be more dynamic in terms of the skills they have, but also in terms of how their time and their work practices are structured. For the Gateway program, we're interested in digital creative skills that can be delivered through remote gig work. And a lot of people think of this as a side hustle, and that's fair because it is work that you can do in your own time. It is work that you can do in your own space. But if you succeed at gig work, the demand for gig work is so high that it can be your full-time job, in that you will do multiple gigs in enough time that it takes the place of a full-time job. There is precarity in gig work. By precarity, I mean if you're not working, you're not earning. Nobody gives you leave, nobody gives you a pension, nobody gives you insurance. And so because of that, a lot of people think that it is not a sustainable pathway to decent work. But our logic is all of these things can be provided. We can design pensions that work for short-term remote work. We can design insurance, we can design savings, we can design loan products. And so the answer to that precarity is not to say don't do gig work. It is how do we as a society, how do we as a program design those social protections that build in some sustainability, some stability into gig work. And that's what the Gateway program is trying to do.
All right, we are back, guys. Like I said, we'll be bringing up Divine. Divine will be joining us for this quick icebreaker we'll be doing before going into other parts of the session. We see your questions, so don't leave us. I'm going to reiterate, don't go and fry egg, don't go and turn it back. We are going to get to answer your questions. And yeah, you can continue your learning. Before you say we're the ones holding you, you have not been able to progress. So we are going to play a this or that game. I'm sure some of you would know what a this or that game is, but basically I'm going to mention one thing and another thing, and you tell me which you prefer. So if I say potato or plantain, if you like plantain, you write plantain in the chat. Do you understand? Yes, you do.
Yay.
Next question, I answered it as well, but I mean, you get it. You get it. So I'm going to play this or that game real quick. I'm going to share the questions verbally and then you respond. The first one is learn a new skill or land a gig. Learn a new skill or land a gig. What are your responses? You can either type learn a new skill or you type land a gig. I already know the answer most of you have.
Let's
Let's pretend.
let's see what their responses look like.
Let's see, right? Divide.
Let's
Let's see what we have.
see.
Learn a new skill or land a gig. Some of you are trust fund kids. You see, I knew that we're going to have trust fund children here. This one says learn a new skill. Movie KF9R. The person doesn't care about the money. Let's just learn the skill first. We have trust fund people. Chioma Ifeka, learn a new skill. Okay, okay. Daniela says learn a new gig, Daniela. Hey, you guys are cracking me
Land,
up.
land
I
a
choose one
gig.
now. Sorry, Divine.
I said land a gig. I guess she wanted to say land a gig.
Okay. Because I want to understand. Happiness says learn a new skill, land a gig, Preshi Berry. Latif,
When a new
I
skill is
feel
win, you know.
surprisingly,
Surprisingly.
I think people know that before you can even
Somebody
land a
says
gig,
it's a
you should
combo.
have a skill. Somebody said what?
It's a combo.
Is
A
a
growth
combo
catalyst.
listening
Yeah.
to na
A
collabo,
collabo.
exactly. Okay, I love that. I love that.
Okay.
Sunday Simon says land a gig. Sunny Joseph says learn a new skill, land a gig. So as you guys plan to land a gig, you know that you have to learn a new skill. Or if you are skilled in an area, and here I can understand land a gig. Basically, learn a gig from the skills you've learned. Let's go to our next question. But I mean, a collabo is not bad. What do you think, Divine?
I really like the person was right on spot on a collabo. Well, learn a new,
Eh,
someone also said learn a new skill that will land them a gig. So
That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Hi, Oyinye. Hey, I almost said he. Hi, Oyinye says, learn a new skill that will land me again. Good one.
mhm.
Let's go to the next one real quick. Okay, the next one is networking or upskilling. So basically, do you want to, vibe with your other learners
Learners.
or you want to upskill? And when I say vibe, it doesn't mean, oh, just vibes on vibes. Hey. It's also vibe as in network, career vibes, if you know what I mean. So is it that or upscaling? Which would you prefer? If you're the type that likes being outside, I would think that you would choose networking. But let's see what we have in the charts.
Yeah.
The growth
We have networking,
analyst says
networking.
networking. Yeah.
We
So
see we
millionaires.
see you outsiders.
Right.
we
Right.
see you we
And
see
none
you
of you saying
outsiders.
networking. When we have our sessions, you should not be absent. You have said networking, no, not the one who announce, oh, we have peer-to-peer learning session and you're absent. You must not be found wanting.
See?
Daniela Lawrence says upskill. Okay, Daniela Lawrence says upskill. Okay, so let's have the comments on the screen.
Vibrant also says upscaling, but we have more of networking. Favor says upscaling. Okay.
Oops Hack says upskill. Chema is Easy okay says upskill. So million and networking. Okay, let's jump to the last one so that we can give time to answer your questions and do other stuff. Thank you guys for your response. Let's take the last one. Do you like asking during the session or asking in the community? So, would you rather ask your questions in a stream like this, or you just go to the community chat and be like, well, you guys should just answer me in the community group? Which do you prefer? Either ask during the session or ask in the community. Because I know some people are shy in, sessions like asking their questions there. So would you prefer that? or you would rather ask in the community? Somebody says, or more both. Okay. Okay.
Someone says in
Both.
streaming, Growth Catalyst says stream, a better way to express yourself.
Right. At least you have, as you're responding, as you're asking your questions, we have me and Divine giving you vibes. So I can understand that one. Kula. You guys' names, eh? Yes, during the session. Okay. During session. Who else? In the
So
community. I know that we're going
I
to
think
have a blend.
Adewale Joshua said both works for him.
Both. Okay. Okay. That's great. All right. Thank you guys for your responses. We need to move. We move, how they say it. So, guys, we are moving to the Q&A in a bit. Like I said earlier on, we have thank you, Honest Ife, for your response. It says he or she says ask during the session. Hayoye says, here, I like the interactions when all questions are scrolling up. Yes, I know. I can relate to that as well. I can relate to that. So I'll be bringing, thank you guys for your response, by the way. I'll be bringing Taiwo. Taiwo Ishola, he's our training coordinator for the Gateway program. So he's going to answer training specific questions. And then we have our amazing Amina Musa. She is our access to learning and work tools manager. She would also be answering questions specific to learning and work tools. So if you have questions around stipends, voucher, and all, either me or Divine will direct the questions to Amina Musa. If you have questions about the LMS, about your course progress, about your learning track, we will direct it to our amazing Taiwo Ishila. Can we show them some love in the chat, guys? Let's show them some love. W's in the chats, or GWs, like I like to say it. Somebody says, welcome, Mr. Ish. You've become a name, Mr. Ish. You're a name. They know your face, Mr. Ish. Okay, so let's show some love to Taiwo and Amina. They will be taking our questions, and we are going to have the questions on the screen in a bit. Somebody says, I like Divine. Oh my God, Divine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So let's move, guys, with your questions. Can we have the questions up? GW's Esther Egwenu. I love it. Love it. Okay. First question. Divine, you can take this one.
Okay, so
On the screen.
Mobo, I'm sorry. Hope I don't, mispronounce your name.
It's okay.
But he's asking or she's asking. I've checked spam, and everywhere. I still checked on Wednesday. Saw nothing to progress with.
So this question is a bit vague. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what exactly you're asking. Are you talking about your course progress? Are you talking about, just try and make it clear in the chat so that we can give you appropriate answer. Next question, Divine.
Oh, okay, so she's asking, I can't access the UI UX course that I was enrolled for. Completed the initial stage weeks ago, just dead end everywhere.
Okay, that's a question for our
Cool.
Mr. Rich. Mr. Rich, are you with us or against us? I think there's an issue
I think
with
his network.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah. But can I have the question again on screen? Okay, I think I can take that while we wait for Mr. Rishola to come back. The person can't access the UI UX course that they enrolled for. They completed the initial stage weeks ago, which I believe they're referring to the orientation course. And the person says it's just dead end everywhere. So if you are in the UI UX track, and please, even if you've not asked the question, but we are answering it, please pay attention so you don't ask a question that has been answered before. So for the UI UX course, right, courses are being released in batches, both for UI UX and video production and editing. So if you are in the UI UX course and you registered anytime after between May 16 till now, please bear in mind that your course wouldn't be available yet. Courses are available to only people who had registered before this time frame I just stated. So we would share a mail, right, when your course batch is available so that you can begin taking your courses. So please just take note of that. Digital marketing and UI UX design courses are released in batches, so just look out for it. Next question. Somebody says, I can't start the course UI UX despite finishing orientation foundation pathway. Mr. Rich, are you back with us?
Yeah, I think I could hear you. I don't know why you are not able to hear me, but I think I'm good to go now.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. So I answered the first question, and I think this one sort of relates to it, but I want you to speak to it as well. The person is saying, I can't start
Okay,
the course UI UX despite finishing the orientation foundations pathway. We get what they're trying to say.
okay. Yeah, I think I should also reinforce that it's not only UI UX, it's also for digital marketing. Now, for the two courses, UI UX and digital marketing, we are actually going to be the one to enroll you on Coursera. So if you're on this call and you are on digital marketing or you are on UI UX, ensure that you finish your orientation course. As soon as you are done with your orientation course, we are going to enroll you with the next batch of enrollment on the Coursera platform. So please watch out. And I can guarantee that by next week, almost everyone, if not everyone, will be onboarded on their training program on Coursera. So if you are done with your orientation course, watch out for an email from Coursera from next week. You are going to get an email from us and you will all be onboarded both on UI UX and on digital marketing. Thank you
Yay.
for the patience all
Thank
this while.
you for your response, Mr. Rish. I like the name, so I'm going to keep calling it that way. Okay, next question we have is from Rukoyat Folakemi. The person is asking, I've not been able to start learning after the registration and I've clicked on everything possible, but no results. Do you want to speak to that, Mr. Rish?
I think I will need a context to this. It's not contextual. I don't know what you mean by you have not been able to start learning after registration. You have to tell us which training track are you. For example, if you're on growth pathway, you have to take the skill assessment. So have you taken the skill assessment? Which pathway are you? Which course did you register for? So I think we need to know what you have actually done. So give us a context and we can be able to help you to navigate or drop your email and we can sort it out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your response, Mr. Ishola. Next question says, my question is my question is, what will I do if the physical hub is far from me? Like I stay on the island while the hub is on the mainland. This question is for you, Amina.
Okay, hi everyone. Um, in Lagos. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have any hub on the island. We only have two hubs in Lagos, one in Ikorodu and one in Ikeja. And that was determined because we had to look at the number of participants that we have coming from that area. We had lesser people on the island, so that was what gave us an informed decision around that. So unfortunately, you have to come to the mainland to have access to the hub.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amina, for your response. In a bit, the survey link for this session will be shared on the chat, and you can begin to fill Please don't air us. Let me even start from there. Don't air us. We'll share the survey link in a bit and then you can let us know what you think about this session. If you think Divine and I and the facilitators have been doing a good job, let them know using the survey form. It will be shared in a bit. Before I get into this question, please note also that you can okay, I think much later I would share platforms where you can reach out to us for other support issues. But for now, let's attend to questions. This question says, I have a question for Miss or Mrs. Amina Aminu. Please verify with the voucher be active. I have completed the orientation course and I don't have a laptop. They said I need a voucher. I am stuck.
Okay. First, before I answer this question, I will circle back to the previous question I answered, which is around the person being on the island and needing a hub closer. For sale, sale in Ikorodu, they have a branch at Ibejuleki. However, it's not officially opened yet. So, in the course of the year, hopefully it gets open, then you can go ahead to apply for a voucher so you can access the hub at Bejuleki. And regarding this person's question, you have completed the orientation course, you don't have a laptop, but you need a voucher. Um, if you're in Lagos, an email was sent to eligible participants in Lagos on the processes and how to apply for voucher. Even if your voucher is showing inactive, it's showing inactive because you have not requested for a voucher. The moment you request for a voucher and you get the voucher, it's going to change to active. So go ahead and request for a voucher if you are in Lagos. However, for people in other states, in the coming days, we should open that for the rest of the people in the other state. And also, if you have not been assigned a course, there is no point applying for a voucher because it's going to be a waste. You won't be able to use it. When you get to the hub, there's nothing to do at the hub. So please do not request for a voucher until you are assigned a course, until we roll out in your state. So if you're in Lagos, you have a course, go ahead and request. You can check your email, your spam. An email has been sent to everybody that are eligible to vouchers, and just follow the processes that have been outlined there.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amina. Next question, I'll have you divide tickets.
All right. Rachel is asking, hello, Rachel from Delta. First time joining the live session. My only question is that I have submitted my assignments on the assignment area, but it hasn't shown any remark or response. I think.
Okay, that's a question for you, Mr. Ish.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I think now a lot of people are submitting assignments. So if your assignment has not shown any remark, it's not going to be instant because your facilitator will have to come to everyone assignment and grade them. So please give us a few days for us to grade it. It will ultimately be graded. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. But please give some time for your assignment to be graded so that, because like I said, there are thousands of you and there are thousands of assignments to be graded. So please give us time to grade all assignments. However, this does not affect your progression. Once you submit your assignments and then you click as done, the system mark you as completed. So you don't have to worry. Submit your assignment and move on. When the grade comes, you are going to be alerted that you have been graded. So just move on once you are done with your assignment.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ishala. Next question says, thank you for organizing this program. Please, how do I link my learning progress to my profile so that it will be reflecting there? I'm learning digital marketing and I'm about to round up course 2. That's a question for you, Mr. Rish.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I perceive that you are on Coursera platform from your question. Now, for those of you on Coursera, either it's data marketing or UI UX, we are working on the model to be able to integrate your progress on Coursera with your progress on the LMS. So I understand that your LMS is showing that you have not started, while you are actively working on Coursera. We are working on that formality to integrate your Coursera with your LMS. However, we can actually see what you are doing on Coursera. We can see your progress. We can see the particular training you are on. So you don't have to be worried about that. We can see what you are doing. But in the meantime, continue learning. And in a few weeks, we are going to actually synchronize both progress. And you can see your progress on your LMS.
All
Thank you.
right. Thank you so much, Mr. Rish. This person says the voucher tab is showing inactive. How do I make it active?
Okay. I believe I answered the question earlier about just going ahead to request for the voucher. It's going to show inactive because you don't have a live voucher. If you go ahead to request for a voucher, then it changes back to active.
All right. Thank you. Next question. While we are at it rather, guys, please remember to fill our survey form. If we've answered your question, don't leave us alone. Don't, unless you see us in your dream. So we have a survey link that will be shared in the chat. All you have to do is just respond. Tell us, oh, we did a good job. Tell us, just pour your heart to us, right, concerning this session particularly. So, yeah, please don't air us. Okay, this question says, I finished the foundation course. What's next to do? Mr. Ish?
I don't know what to do, but you have finished the foundation course because I'm not sure it is possible for you to have finished the foundation course. Okay, now let me anticipate what is the issue here. Number one, you are done with your orientation. Now, don't forget that orientation course for every foundation course has two courses. You have your main orientation course. When you are done with your orientation, you now go to your main course. If you're on graphic design, you have definitely been onboarded on graphic design. If you're on UI UX, you have to wait for us to onboard you on Coursera. Now, if you are on video production and editing, we have actually put the video on the LMS earlier in the week, and now we have removed the video from the LMS. So it's not actually possible for you to have finished your foundation course. I assume that you are on the video production and editing, and you have watched the two videos that we put there, which is our YouTube session, and you assume that you are done. No, you are not done. If you're on the video production and editing course, you actually have to wait for us to officially launch the full module for you to take that course. However, if you have really completed your foundation course, you are going to move to the growth pathway. It's automatic, you don't have to do anything. Once you are done with foundation, the LMS will automatically onboard you on the growth pathway, and the first course on the growth pathway, which is the general gig work, will unlock for you and you can start. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ish. Next question, please. Rafia, you were asking if I said I'll see, you see me rather in your dreams. Yes, so you see me. I said what I said. So do the needful. If you see me, that's a reminder for you, a warm reminder. You know when people send you reminders and they say it's a warm reminder, but it's not warm at all. It's not warm at all. That's the kind of reminder you see me giving you. Next question. It's from Rafia to this question. Hey, if you don't fill my form, Rafia, I'll come for you. So Rafia is asking, I couldn't finish my onboarding program since the last stage. Since the last stage is to join a live onboarding session, which was in April, but I enrolled in May. What do I do? Because I can't access my courses. Mr. Rich?
I'm trying to get the context to your question. Yeah, I'm going to get the context to our question. Onboarding program last stage is to join a live onboarding session, which was in April, but I was in May. I'm not sure there is a part on the orientation course where onboarding where a live onboarding session is the criteria. I'm not sure what you mean, but I couldn't finish my onboarding. There is no way. Once you have finished your registration, if you're on the foundation pathway, you click on foundation pathway and you start up. If you're on the growth pathway, you take the skill assessment and you proceed. So I'm not sure there is a place where you have to join a live onboarding before you can complete your onboarding. No.
Okay, thank you for your response, Mr. Rishala. I think we would want to get more learning tools and walk through specific questions so that Amina can attend to them as well. But let's take this one from Divine over from Chacha. Divine, over to you.
All right. So Chacha is asking, I lost my account because my phone was stolen and I can't remember my login details. So how does she go about recovering
Mr.
her account?
Rich, this is for you.
No, I think that process is I think that process is not, it's just for you to just log on normally and click on forgot password. Once you click on forgot password, a link will be sent to you and you can actually do that. I think I still personally I think I did a reset for my account. I forgot my password last week Monday and I forgot password and the link was sent to me and I was able to change my password. Just make sure you recall your email. That particular email that you use for registration is correct.
Okay, thank you so much for your response, Mr. Ishala. You guys don't forget the survey link I mentioned earlier. Please don't air us, please. We'll be checking. There are hundreds of you on this call, so we expect on this stream. So we expect to have hundreds of responses
Responses.
at least in the next 5 minutes. It's just a short form. So yeah. Okay, this question is from Oluwatoyin Oshobelu. The person says, I'm currently stuck. I registered on the website and completed the digital literacy test, scoring 95%. However, since then, whenever I log in, my score shows 0.00%, and I'm currently not able to go. So what I believe what the person is saying is that they are unable to progress because of this thing that they're getting. So, Mr. Ishola.
Okay, now I want to get the context of that digital literacy test that you are referring to. I want to believe that it is scale, I mean, it is computer literacy test. Um, and from what you are talking about now, I think that because you didn't tell us how many times you have written the test. Now you can write the test 3 times. You can maybe your first attempt is 95%, then you can take it again the second time and the third time. But if what you are saying now is that you have taken the test 3 times and it's not allowing you to proceed again, you may need to send us an email for us to actually look at the back end and be able to know what went wrong. But you didn't tell us how many times you have written the test. If it is just once, you can write the test 3 times, and after that, you can proceed um to onboard on your program. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ishola. So on the chat, we've already been sharing the survey link, but we also have, channels you can reach out to on the Gateway program for learning specific concerns, training specific concerns, community specific concerns, partnerships, collaboration, work tools, everything. So if peradventure within the time frame of this session, we are unable to attend to your question on this live stream, you can also reach out to us using those communication channels. It will be shared in the chat in a bit, so please take note of them. Okay, we have this question from Shemi. I apologize if I murdered your name. Shemi, I think it's Shemi Hat Aziz. Yeah, I think it's Shemi Hat Aziz. The person says, I received a mail concerning the voucher and I have my code already. How do I go about it? Over to you, Alina.
Okay. For you to be able to redeem your voucher, you have to go to your hub. Now, at the point of applying for the voucher, you must have selected a particular hub. So all you have to do is to go to the hub that you've selected and present the voucher to them. The hub manager or admin that you meet there will help you redeem the voucher and will help you navigate your way around the hub. That's the response to that.
Thank you, Amina, for that response. I'll have you divide take this one.
Read One Haruna is asking, what duration is the training program for every participant, and how do we access stipends? This is a two in one, one for
Yes,
Mr.
it
Amina
is.
and one
And
for Mr. Ish.
yeah, so ladies first. Let's have Abina go first.
Okay, so for the stipend, um, when you access your voucher, when you redeem your voucher, then you can go ahead also in on the portal to request for your stipend. In the coming weeks, we're going to try to do a video demo on how to request for your stipend to, sort of guide you on that process. But once you redeem your voucher and we have confirmed that you've redeemed it, you can go ahead to request for your stipend. The icon is also on your LMS, so go ahead and request for your stipend, then we'll process the rest. However, note that when you request for your stipend, doesn't mean you will get it immediately. It takes time, it takes processing, it takes different approval levels. So once that is done, you get your stipend. Mr. Ishola can take the question regarding the training.
Okay. So for the training question, it's 3 months for the growth pathway and the foundation pathway. You're going to be having 3 month duration for that. So it once you, from the first day you are onboarded, if it's on the if it's on the foundation pathway, you have 3 months to complete your foundation pathway. Maximum of 3 months. You can complete in 1 month, in 2 months, but maximum of 3 months. Then you get transited to the growth pathway. And from the growth pathway, you also have a maximum of 3 months to complete the growth pathway so you can move to the next level. And the interesting thing is that you don't even have to wait till 3 months. We currently have people on the growth pathway who were onboarded in about a month ago who are done with the entire growth pathway under 1 month. So the earlier actually the better for you, and the quicker you can get onboarded on the next phase of the program. Thank you.
Shola, for that response. We see your questions coming in more and more. Again, we'll be sharing
Was I audible
communication
enough?
channels you can reach out to us on in the chat. So if we are unable to address it in this session, you can still send us a mail. In a bit, we would be watching a video, but we'll allow Amina talk about the video we'll be watching in a bit first, and then we'll have it covered.
Okay, thank you, Chinayer. I'm going to share a video on how to redeem your voucher so that it sort of answers a lot of questions on how to request rather for your voucher then before you go ahead to redeem it at the hub. So just give me a moment to do that. All right. So is the sound coming out?
Step 2. Your Gateway Hub Access voucher is now available. Here's how to redeem it. Log in to your Gateway program account and navigate to the voucher/stipend or track your support section. Step 2. Request a voucher and select your preferred partner hub within your state of residence. This will be your designated learning hub throughout your course. If eligible, your voucher will be awarded and your voucher code will be sent to your email. Step 3. Visit your selected hub, present your voucher for verification, and gain access to the hub's learning facilities and resources. Redeem your voucher today and take the next step in your learning journey with Gateway.
I believe that we were able to see that video now that I shared, and it's just basically talking about how you can navigate the voucher icon on your LMS. So, if you follow the process as stated here, you'll be able to access the voucher. Like I said, an email has been sent, including the link to this video. It's sent to our email. The body of the email says to navigate this or something, that watch this video. When you click on the video has a blue, it's in blue because it's hyperlinked. So once you click on the video, there's a link attached to the video that would help you. That it's just basically what I just played here now, and you'll be able to just do it easy peasy. Thank you.
Thank you, Amina, for that video and for that detailed information. We need to wrap up this session in a bit, but I will give room for a few more questions and then we call it a day. There's a question from Daniel Jessica. Can I switch courses, Mr. Ishola?
No, you cannot switch courses. At this phase of the program, we are not actually allowing that to happen. So for now, I would say no. But then I think it also be valid when you are asking things like this to also actually give some context. There's some contextual reasons why you want to switch courses. I think that may give more credibility to your question. But on a general note, at this phase of the program, we are not switching courses. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ish. Okay, I'll have you divide take this one.
All right. So
Okay.
Emmanuel
You want to?
Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. Emmanuel Sunday is asking, I want to ask if the program for video production and editing has started because I'm done with my LMS program, but nothing yet on my portal. Mr. Ish.
Okay. The video production and editing course has not started yet. However, we have been having the pre-launch sessions on YouTube. I think yesterday was our third session, and all these are parts of the training program actually. But the official launch on the LMS has not happened. So, but from your question, I perceive that you are on the video production and editing course. I want to encourage you to actually go to the sessions we've had on YouTube and get yourself familiarized with those videos because they are part of your learning process. So that by the time your official course is launched on the LMS, it will be easy for you to transit to those courses since you'll have had some basic understanding of the course. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ish. Okay, I think this is the last question we'll be able to take in this session, and then you can reach out to us further using our communication channels, as you can see scrolling below the screen. The question says, I'm from Kano. Is there any physical hub here in Kano? Amina.
Okay. And that is can you just give me a moment? That is NCC, but we would share a communication regarding that. So just keep calm, stay cool, and stay connected to Gateway. We will share the communication when it's official. But we have a hub in Kano, and we are supposed to have two hubs in Kano. So just be patient with us.
So I think we've gotten quite some questions, but also we have other communication channels that you can share your questions with us, and then you get responses too. Please note that you're required to use the right communication channels for your questions. Don't send support requests email. Don't send partnership requests to community or to support email. Do you get what I mean? So ensure you use the right um, email for your support issues. So for safeguarding concerns, you can use safeguarding at gateway.cchub.africa as you see on your screen. For community related inquiries, you can use community at gateway.cchub.africa. Let me mention that we have a Telegram channel, and I believe some of you are not on the Telegram channel yet. But if you want to be part of the Telegram group where we share updates, you're the first person to hear what's happening and all, you can join our Telegram group. So if you've registered, you have a pathway, you're all set to tell you're learning, and you're not yet on our Telegram group, do send a mail to community@gateway.cchub.africa. I'll take it again. Community@gateway.cchub.africa. Send a mail indicating that, you want to join our Telegram group, and attach a screenshot of your dashboard. So I see people send screenshots of their dashboards without their pathway showing, but you need your pathway to show. When you take the screenshots, ensure that there's a part that says pathway status. Ensure it shows either foundations or growth. And this is because it allows us add you to the appropriate group, because we have foundations and growth group as well. So ensure you share that screenshot. Don't just come and say add me to the Telegram group, as some of you do. So if you've not registered for the Gateway program, you were probably scrolling through YouTube and just saw, there's a live stream happening. Let me just join and know what's happening here, as some of you do on TikTok, but we're not going to mention you. So if you were scrolling through YouTube and just stumbled on us and you're like, okay, these are cool guys, I want to be part of this, you can register for the Gateway program. The link is on your screen. It's gateway.cchub.africa. Very simple and short, straight to the point. Gateway.cchub.africa. You don't need to put www or https and all. No, just do gateway.cchub.africa and you would be able to sign up on the Gateway program. This has been an amazing time, guys, but we are not going to let you go without you filling our survey link. Rafiat was asking me if I will show up in the dream. Yes, I will show up. Look at me. Take a picture of this face. If you see anything that looks remotely like this face, I want you to know
It almost feels like you're threatening them right now. He will report you
At
to the
this point.
safeguarding officer.
That was a good one, Divine. That was a good one. But please don't allow me show up in your dream. Allow me to sleep in my own room. Let me rest, instead of having to run after each and every one of you. It's stress for me now. So help me help you, if you get what I mean. Fill our survey form. We've been bombarding you with the links on the chat. So don't err us. Don't err Divine. And see Divine's fine smile. Don't err me too. Thank you.
Please.
So fill our survey form. Yes, Divine can go.
No, I wanted to beg them in all the languages that I knew how to speak, like Nzambe in Tiv, please in English, Ejo in Yoruba. Wow, I can't believe that I'm skipping on my house right now.
Let me see.
Okay, then I please fill our survey forms.
Thank you. So please, guys, you've heard Divine. She's begged you in every language you can understand. Biko, Dan, Anla, Ejo, fill our survey form and let us know what the progress is like and what you thought about this session. Somebody is asking if you're active, Divine.
I am. Yes, I am.
Okay. So thank you guys for being part of this session. We had a very amazing time getting your questions and also sharing everything you need to know about the program. It hurts to let them go, right, Divine, but we have to end the session.
Right.
I know.
We wish we could stay here like all day, but
we just have to. Yeah. So thank you for being part of this session. We will see you on the other side.
Bye-bye.
Life, same routine, just getting by. Skills on top, kicks passing by. Too much grind, not enough pay. I know there's more and I won't pretend. This is where the change begins. No more waiting, no more doubt. Right now's the time, I'm breaking out. No distractions, no excuses now. I'm locked in, I made a vow. From learning hands to earning plans. I rise, I build, I understand. The gate is open, I'm walking in. Through the gateway I begin. From learning to earning, I'm on my way. Turning my skills into gigs every day. We rise together, we won't break. Every move is mine to make. The gate is open, I'm stepping through. A better life in everything I do. New skills, new mind, new frame. I'm not the same, I've changed the game. From ideas to real results, turning my skills into paying gigs. I see the vision crystal clear. Opportunity is here. What I build is what I own. I plant the seed, I fully grow. No more doubt, I know my worth. I'm creating value on this earth. Step by step, I claim my space. Rome is now my daily base. The gate is open, I'm walking in. Oh, through the gateway I begin. From learning to earning, on my way. Turning my skills into gigs every day. We rise together, we will break. Every move is
Across Nigeria, young people are discovering something powerful.
They feel it's just side gig, like side hustle. But gig for someone like me is real life work.
Their skills can travel the world. And through the Gateway program, women, persons with disabilities, and displaced youths are gaining access to new opportunities in the global digital economy.
People are getting access to jobs that they may not otherwise get had they been looking only at the local economy.
Participants can specialize in tracks like graphic design, digital marketing, UI UX design, and video production and editing. The Growth Pathway enables skilled creatives to strengthen their portfolios and access global gig work. The Foundations Pathway supports beginners build core technical skills and secure their first gig. Visit gateway.cchub.africa. It's free.